Howdy, folks. Are you down to your last pen? Let's test it. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Test Press. My name is Brylan May, and today we have a very, very, very special guest.
I get 3 varies. So.
Yeah, well, everyone gets 3 varies, actually.
Okay.
They are a songwriter, guitarist, vocalist, and solo artist that makes some very, very cool music. Folks, we have with us today Kaiser.
Hi.
Woo.
I didn't know there was a camera there, too.
Yes, we have 3 cameras. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah, it's a surveillance state over here. Watch out.
Apparently. I better not say anything.
Yeah,
sketchy.
We've had some people come
canceled.
in here and say racial slurs.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like, I'm outraged. What kind of people are you interviewing here?
No, everyone we've interviewed has been very nice,
Okay,
and
that's good.
I'm sure has never said anything problematic ever in their life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Even I've said things that are
Of
problematic.
course, yeah.
You know?
Let's say something problematic right now.
No thanks. First interview ever. It's like, gets canceled.
Kaiser, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I just had a Celsius, so I feel crazy.
Oh, yeah. Those, I don't know, like, because I remember, I feel like, because obviously, like, energy drinks, like, have been around for a while at this point, but, like, I feel like, you know how old people talk about weed, how, like, it's so much more powerful now? I feel the same about energy drinks, because, like the new shit, like Celsius and C4, when I drink one, I'm like bouncing off the walls. It's like, whereas I feel like Red Bull, like the older school stuff, it was like, it'd give you a nice boost, but...
They lied. It does not give you wings, you know?
Yeah, I think they were actually sued over that.
Wait, really? Why?
No, I swear to God, I'm pretty sure...
Oh, because some guy tried to jump off a building or something?
No, because it was false. It was technically false advertising because it doesn't give you wings. And because, I know, it's one of those stupid, like, you know, ridiculous lawsuits, but because they just said Red Bull, it gives you wings. It does not give you wings. So someone sued them for false advertising.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
It is. I don't know the outcome of that case, but...
It was a Karen. She did it.
Almost certainly. So, we're very happy to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. We were talking a little bit before, and I understand your parents are coming to visit
yes.
soon. How are we feeling about that?
I mean, good, you know. Wow, voice crack.
Really good.
Really good. Yeah, that's what I sound like. I'm a teenage boy. Haven't gone through puberty yet. No, I mean, it'll be good, you know.
Yeah.
My dad is renovating, like, part of my house, or not my house, my like childhood house.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know.
Their house, also known as their house.
Right. Yes. I just woke up. It's early for me.
Okay, fair enough. We are recording this at 4 a.m., so... Yeah.
No, it'll be good. I mean, my mom just, like, comes in and, you know, she'll wake up at 6 a.m. like we were talking about.
Yeah.
And then she'll, like, open all of the windows and the AC will be on and she'll be like, it's too cold, and it's literally like 75, which is like not, like, that's not cold, that's like a normal temp, right?
Yeah.
She'll be like, let's put it on 82, and I'm like, Ma, like, it's like really hot.
Yeah, that's insane.
But then she's like, well, how much do you spend on your energy bill? And I was like, well, a lot. So you know, that is fair.
I'm a big AC proponent as well, and luckily my mom shares my sentiment. We were always a 72 at the maximum kind of household. Like it's like the energy bill's more expensive, but it's like I'm not going to be miserable and like sweat through my clothes.
I don't
in my
get
own
people
house.
that are like, especially people that have like a consistent income and like don't have money issues. Those are the most stingy people I've ever met.
No, it's true. That's such a...
Dude, it's so interesting because one of my... I won't, like, name who this is, but, like, one of my close friends is the most stingy person, and they literally are, like, super rich. And I'm like, what are you doing?
No, that's...
No, look, we went to a coffee shop, and he goes, how much is oat milk? And they were like, $1 extra. He goes, hell nah.
That's crazy.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Anyway... Fuck all the rich people.
I mean, I want to fuck one and then marry her.
I mean, yeah.
You know, so that would be good for me.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be very cool. Unless you want to marry me, then it's okay.
Then you know, and then what we mean by fuck is fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, different. Yeah, very, very different meaning depending on the circumstance. So this is actually a good segue. I assume your
fuck is a good segue.
Yes. Anyway, speaking of fucking rich people, I assume your mom likes the house hot because you grew up in Arlington, Virginia.
We did. The house haunt?
The house hot. Hot, like
hot, H-O-T.
Yeah, H-O-T.
H-A-U-T is how the girlies say it.
Hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's in charge in my family.
Okay.
She's the matriarch, you know?
Okay, so you have a matriarchal kind of
family.
Well,
my mom was like the person who made all the money. Like, I mean, my dad, you know, love him. He's great.
But he's useless.
But he's actually like the roles were reversed, right? So he was the stay-at-home dad. Like he's the one who knows how to sew. He's the one who fucking knows how to do the laundry. He washes all the dishes. He cleans the house, cleans the fish. Like he's like on his shit.
Wow.
He taught me how to fucking iron. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is fucking cool, but it's also like
Did your friends ever like give you shit about that?
Well, when I was like in elementary school, people gave me shit because my parents were older. And they were like, I'm your grandma. And I, you know, and back then I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. But now I'm like, you know what? Like, my parents are badass.
Right.
They had kids when they were 45.
And
like,
it's cool because you don't have to deal with them as long.
That's true. Wow. Got dark really fucking fast.
Oh, that's gonna be a clip for sure. I have friends. I think having older parents is it's like.
Do you have older parents?
No, my mom was 33, which I guess for the time she's still alive, but she was 33 when she had me, I should say.
Okay.
Which for the time and where we lived was older because I'm from Southern Ohio. Like most people get to having kids, very early. So back then she was considered an old mother, but by today's standards, like honestly, for people our age, that's probably around like late 20s at the earliest. Seems like when people are having kids nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, my sister has 2 kids, so. And she just turned 30, so she's 2 years older than me.
Yeah, like that's about average from at least from what I've seen of people our age. Yeah. But what was Arlington, Virginia like? I mean, Wait,
how did you find out I'm from Arlington, Virginia? Because I feel like I'm from DC.
I do a lot of research.
Wow, you deep dive. Yeah. It's probably Facebook. It's probably Facebook.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research. I actually have been having a private eye tail you for the last month.
That's what that guy. Well, I killed a guy. You know.
Oh, that's why he doesn't. He's
David. David's
calls.
Not coming back.
David, God
not coming home.
We've lost another one. But this is the fourth.
Do you have like a bunch of Davids in your closet?
It's the 5th time that's happened. No, but so that's right around the corner from DC. That's where there's a big military base in Arlington. Right. So like, would your like. Did you like know a lot of people in the military growing up?
My dad was in the Army.
Oh, okay.
Briefly. And I don't really know a lot about his Army situation. Whatever. He was a whaler for a while, which now these days is no bueno.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how he like lost like half his hearing.
Oh my God.
Because it's very loud.
Yeah.
He has a lot of stories.
Wow. That's pretty crazy to be in the Army and then be a whaler.
He's done so many things. He's a very talented musician, even though he won't admit it.
He's one of those
alto
people
sax.
Like
I grew
shy.
up. He's not necessarily shy. He's more just like he grew up in the 50s, right? Like 40s and the 50s. He's like in his 80s now. And I think my mom's in her late 70s. I'm not supposed to say that, right, about women. Whatever. She doesn't care.
No,
I don't know what I'm saying. Here's the thing. Having ADHD, lose the thread. No idea. We're talking about family, though.
Yeah, we were. Wait, so you actually just have no idea what we were talking about?
No. I know we're talking about family, but I don't know.
Like what
This is what happens, though.
There?
This will be very relatable for most people. We put a clip of this. Because I'm just like... it's like being on a train and then you're like suddenly just like the train is now in Mexico and you're like
the train is now in Mexico.
You're like still on the train but like you're at the beach now, you know, like it's.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Wow, what a great analogy.
I'm a songwriter,
yeah,
you know.
Hey.
There it is.
Which of course we're going to get into that a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
But I guess another softball question for you is: I understand that you're a picky eater.
Where'd you figure that out? Was it Hannah?
I don't know.
Fucking Hannah.
It actually wasn't Hannah. I found this organically. I find that people have older interviews floating around, and
you did find an older interview.
Yeah, and they don't remember what they said, but I remember. And now America will remember.
Oh God.
What's your go-to like picky eater meal?
Okay, so like this is gonna sound insane, but when I was a kid, and this is not necessarily what I do now, but you know, I have been known to do it. I'll literally just have like plain pasta and then I'll put ketchup on it.
Oh, what? Really?
If I'm like, that's what I used to do as a kid.
Oh, but you don't do it anymore.
Well, last week.
Do you really still do that?
Because it tastes good. You know, I have been known to put like ketchup on like pizza. I used it as pizza sauce when I was a kid because I was like, I had this phase where it was like I wanted to be like a chef and I made this cookbook. And so I was like, oh, we're gonna put fucking ketchup on pizza. And like,
wow. So anyway, growing up in Arlington, Virginia, you got involved in or you took up music pretty early, right? Do you remember like the exact moment that you sort of like discovered music, for lack of a better word?
Well, there was like several moments, right? So my household, you know, was like very musical. My sister like was a child prodigy, like cello player and like pianist, like amazing. I wouldn't consider myself a prodigy. I think like I'm very talented and like I think I have a gift and this is what I'm supposed to do, but like I don't know, my sister was on a different fucking level. I don't know that I've ever said that to her, but there you go, Christina. But yeah, we had like this grand piano in our house and like a lot of like early music like like instruments because my dad collects stuff.
Oh wow.
And he plays like everything. And I don't know, my mom had this like nylon string classical, you know, guitar in her office, and I would always just like go in there like when I was like 9, 10, whatever, and I would just like dink around, right? If that's a word. And then I started like messing around in like GarageBand, and I like came up with, I don't know, some stuff in GarageBand that was fun.
And what if I were to tell you I have one of those songs that you...
My GarageBand song?
Yeah.
How do you have one of my GarageBand songs?
I don't know, but we're going to take a listen to it.
Jesus.
I'm kidding.
No, you know what, though? I have one. Do you want me to text it to you?
Really?
You're going to fucking die. It's called Pride. If I text you, can you play it on here?
Yeah.
Oh
that
my God.
That would be fucking wild. I'll fuck...
So I wrote this when I was 9. I am obviously gay, so I'm just putting that out there. This is called Pride.
Pride, wow. Getting an early start on it. Wow.
And then this is literally like my 9-year-old voice. Here, I think I sent it to you, yeah.
Oh my God. This is a test
this
press
is like
exclusive.
No, it is, because no one's heard, like no one other than like my closest friends have heard this.
Oh my God.
It's like
I'm so excited.
It still has the metronome on. Like the click track is still on it because I didn't know how to turn it off. I was just like, oh, this is cool. Like it's part of the drum part.
Oh my God.
The ending is insane.
All right, this is
Good
totally,
Lord.
this was not planned. I had no idea this would happen. This is an ancient song by Kaiser. This is Pride.
Don't judge me.
Yeah, the mixing job is not the best.
I mean, it wasn't mixed. Like, it's just 9-year-old me fucking around.
Did you write these piano chords? Or was this like a sample?
I think most of the things are samples. I think I did some of the guitar stuff, but I don't really remember. It's a long time ago. But it was an improv vocal, like one take.
Oh,
thing.
wow.
It's like random.
I mean, this is honestly not nearly as bad as I was expecting.
You ready for the organ?
So random.
You're not ready for this ending, though. You weren't ready.
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
Like, what insanity?
That was crazy.
What insanity was that?
That was honestly.
So I think that was all samples except for the vocal. But I think like what I took away from it, like listening to it when I found it in my like archive on my old computer when we were going through my like room, when I was like older, my mom was like, clean out your room, whatever. And I found it and I was like, oh my God, like that was one take. Like I opened the session and I was like, that's
your voice
crazy.
Is actually like for a 9-year-old kid is pretty. That
sounds like a baby.
Pretty solid. I mean, that was.
Well, I did like World Children's Choir. Like I sang for Obama. Like I was in operas and stuff. Like which you probably have done research on or whatever. But so I was like a little fucking musical kid.
Wow.
Playing whatever I could get my hands on, drums.
Yeah. Now, the first song I made was in college, and I will not play it because it's so horrible. Are
you a musician?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a...
Bury the lead.
Yes, I'm a musician. I used to just do production. I used to produce electronic dance music and DJ.
I love EDM. Let's go.
But now I do, like, metal and rock stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite the flip.
Yeah, quite the flip. But I'll set up some kind of metric to like, you know, if we get to like a certain amount of subscribers or something, then I'll play the first song I ever made because it is horrendous. And I actually there's an even worse song that was not one of the first songs. It was like probably the last terrible song I made, if that makes sense. But it was this remix of Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Oh my God.
And it is horrendous. It's probably the worst song I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. Like it is awful.
Oh my God.
And we will play it sometime on the show, but not today. Not today.
I'm very excited for that moment.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have you back and
that would be good.
Yeah, we can play it. Anyway, so your whole family was musical prodigies, basically, it sounds like.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think my dad, if, you know, his parents had been supportive, he would have been, I do believe he would have been a famous musician if his parents had been supportive, which is why I think I'm so grateful that my parents are so supportive. Like they put me through music school, which is like, a lot of parents would be like, nah.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially for Berklee prices.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like sucking you dry, bro.
Berklee's expensive.
But it's like, I don't know. And then my mom, you know, she played piano and stuff. But she's not my biological mom. So my dad is, but not her because they did like in vitro and stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, everyone's musical in my family. It's like fun because whenever my dad comes to visit, you know, he's always asking me questions like about music theory stuff, about songwriting, about production. And it's, I don't know, it's like one of those, it's kind of like Cars for like a father and son thing.
It's like your
but
guys'
our thing is like music. Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
that's like, it's always a nice thing because my mom is a musician. She's an incredibly talented vocalist. She's way better than me. Yeah, she's the lead singer of a rock cover band in Columbus.
Nice.
Yeah, she's really good. So yeah, we have a little bit of that, but she's not as much into like making music. So we can like talk about like, you know, like listening to music and stuff, but not as much like creating music. But so that would be cool to, you know, like have that bond with your parents in terms of like making and playing music.
And we'll just like jam out. He plays the saxophone, but he's really into playing his recorder. And he's honestly really good.
Hey, the recorder can sound very nice.
for sure. Like I'll just like play stuff and I think my gift for learning things by ear, which is like, that's like, if you're in the music industry and you're, touring musician or like whatever you do, you have to be able to learn stuff by ear. Like there's a lot of charts online that are just wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Or like artists will send me something. They'll be like, I don't have a chart for it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's typical, right? And then you have to write your own chart or whatever.
Yeah.
So lost the thread again. But cool. Yeah. Something about musical things, charts.
That your family is a musical family.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like...
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's actually a good segue. You mentioned music school. You are a Berklee grad.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, that is me.
Yeah, you went to the Berklee College of Music, which is probably
not the California one.
I know. I was going to ask you, do you get annoyed when people ask you that? Like, oh, like when did you lived in SF?
Well, most people that I interact with are either musicians.
That's probably true.
It's not really something I'm like, oh my God, I'm a Berklee kid. Like, it's kind of just like something I did in the past that has helped me become the musician I am today.
Yeah.
But it's not like...
Would you say it's worth it going to Berklee?
I think it's worth it for the name. Like, you know how you like buy Gucci, right? Like slides
right,
or like a shirt. And it's like made the same way as like you can go to, maybe not Target, but like you can go somewhere and like get the same shirt for $50. That's the same material. Or you can pay $300 for a Gucci shirt.
Yeah.
You're paying for the brand, right? Like you're paying for like that, like, oh, you went to Berklee too? Cool. I don't have to like play guitar for you. You know that I'm good. Like it's that.
So it's like the quality of the education itself is not that much better than other music schools.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't say yes or no because I haven't been to other music schools, but I loved it because I love like music theory and like stuff, like analyzing stuff and like writing songs and like, I don't know. I also like teach like 1 day a week still, and I just love doing that because it's really rewarding because I get to like share what I've learned over the past decade or more.
What do you teach guitar, I assume? Or?
So I primarily teach songwriting and like production for songwriting, like how to make like a really good demo, which I kind of fell into doing that. I do teach vocals and guitar too, and like other things, but most of it is geared towards how do we apply this to songwriting.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, because you studied songwriting at Berklee, I know. Mm-hmm. What's like, give us a little bit of a free Berklee tip. What's like the most effective tip that you learned at Berklee for songwriting?
I mean, I don't know if I learned necessarily like tips, but like, okay,
or concept, whatever, and it doesn't necessarily have to be from Berklee. Like, I guess just in general, like, what in your opinion, what's like the best concept that you've either come across or been taught for songwriting? Well,
I think the biggest thing is like, if you find a melody or like a hook idea that you like one of my songs, I'm doing this remix for one of my songs, Lip Service. So I've been listening to it like all the time, which has now gotten annoying, but it's in my head.
Yeah.
So like what I did with that song is I did like what I call a sandwich technique, which is not a technical term, but basically you have like the hook and then you have 2 follow-up lines, whatever, like a little sandwich in between, and then you like have the other part of the bun, right? So it's like, I would never give you that lip service. And then you hid the truth, da-da-da-da-da-da, 2 lines. And then you have that follow-up again. Because the listener will hear that and they'll be like, oh, cool, I could sing with that. And then you do it again and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Because then they're singing the second time. Like a lot of songwriting is just like patterns. Find the pattern that you like and then repeat that shit.
Yeah.
That's literally the whole thing. You know?
Wow. It's just so easy.
Yep. Well, you have to find a good pattern. So I think that's the hard part.
That's the challenge. Yeah, it's one
of
those.
But once you do, there you go.
Yeah.
You know?
So, well, I guess this is, so when you write a song, like what's your, I mean, forgive the kind of open-ended question, but what's your process? Like, are you lyrics first person, melody first, rhythm first? Like, what's the first thing that comes to you normally?
When I was younger, it would be guitar because that's my primary instrument. And there's like the three aspects of songwriting, which the main sort of like, the lyrics, and then we have the harmony, which is the chords, like the riff or whatever, and then the melody, right?
Yeah.
So like most people will write with the lyrics first because that's like the easiest thing to do, if you will, But like I would always start with the harmony because I was such a nerd. I was like always trying to figure out different chords and different chord progressions and like do what sounded cool, But now I kind of like try to do it from different perspectives. Like when I'm teaching too, I'm like, all right, so let's think outside of the box. Like let's start with a sample, or let's start with a chord progression or something like that. Or I'll start with a melody. Like sometimes I'll like wake up in the like last week, 5 a.m. I wake up and I'm like, all right, I got a fucking melody. And I like voice memoed it.
Dude, that's such a great feeling. I usually am melody first, honestly.
That's like more rare, I would say.
Really?
I think the rarest is probably chords, maybe.
Yeah.
Just because like, well, at least in my experience with other like artists that I've worked with, which is a lot of my work because I do a lot of studio work during the week, like that's what I think people struggle with the most, just because it takes a lot of like knowledge to know how to play another instrument, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are like, I don't want to fucking do that, or they just, or that's not their talent,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I typically like sometimes like I find honestly lyrics for me are like I can usually get there and like find good lyrics, but it takes. It's a lot more laborious for me.
Laborious, SAT word. Learn it. Laborious.
Yeah, for me to come up with good lyrics.
Well, laborious, there's your song.
Laborious, victorious.
like a little rap,
Yeah. I need so much more of this.
There we go. Boom. We're writing right now. I'll beatbox. Whatever.
Jesus Christ. We're going to cut that.
Definitely
anyway.
not. Or like start with something crazy out of the box. Like literally rhythm. Like try to do things the opposite sides.
Yeah.
Like different perspective.
Yeah, no, I think that's always a good exercise to like try to challenge yourself in songwriting and like try to come up with something in a different way than you normally do. Like, you know, if you're usually melody first, like you said, try to come up with a rhythm first and start from that
like
perspective.
That's what I want you or like other songwriters to try.
Yeah.
And also like I recently was asked, because I used to work for this R&B artist who's now a country artist.
Post Malone?
I wish. No. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like issues with the industry, especially with country and R&B. There's like a lot of, it's like about clout. Yeah. And like, I think that's why Dion Dawson, the artist I worked for, one of the artists I worked for, like she was like, I want to be a part of that anymore. And I'm like, I get it, dude. But, you know, and I guess the point of me saying all this is like, don't be afraid to like listen to other genres, even if you don't necessarily like them. You're not going to be able to grow as a songwriter and a musician if you're not listening to like other genres. Like I took this like metal riff that I like wrote because I was listening to this metal band and I was working with this metal singer or whatever, and I like applied it to like this R&B song, and it like was actually really cool, but so out of the box. Like I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Yeah.
Instead of just like cookie cuttering.
No, I agree. I think like listening to, and I think that because I do listen to a lot of different music, and you know, I guess to toot my own horn for a bit here. I do think that's one of the things that I pride myself on is like being able to draw from different places.
Right.
You know, like I listen to a lot of metal, but I also listen to a lot of rap, and I also listen to a lot of pop music, and it's like you can kind of like, you know, pull these pieces of different things and like put them together. And
it's like a quilt. You're taking it's different parts of, you know, fabric, and then you're weaving it together. It's like
right, and that's how you create like new, more exciting stuff rather than just like a carbon copy of a carbon copy of a carbon copy, right. which
I think that's the thing with the industry too, is you know, you're like, oh, I want to be this person, or like, oh, I like, or you're comparing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, or when people say, oh, you're the next, you know, like
Taylor
Olivia
Swift
Rodrigo, or like whatever it is,
yeah.
right? And it's like, like, not me, but just like in general, you shouldn't want to be someone that's already existing. You should be you. That's, I think I was obsessed for a long time trying to like compare myself to like other guitar players or other writers or other whatever. And like some of my friends are like way more successful than me or whatever. And I used to be obsessed and be like, well, how can I like be more like them? And I'm like, okay, well, that's not going to get you anywhere.
Right. But
like,
the thing is, like,
you're the best you, you know, like be that. People want to see that over like you acting like someone else, you know?
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. Why
is there cilantro? Like, what is the cilantro?
Cilantro?
There was cilantro.
Dustin, are you trying to poison us?
Cilantro boy.
Cilantro boy.
Dustin Cilantro boy.
Well, I know what I'm calling him for the rest of the time. For the rest of his life. Dr. Cilantro. Oh, man. That's
Someone was eating some fucking soap in here. Cilantro.
Anyway, so obviously you've been into music for quite a long time. Who are some of your like early influences, and then who are you messing with now? Like, who are the artists that you listen to a lot now?
Ooh, okay. So growing up, 2008 was like my favorite year for music.
That's a good year for music.
Such a good year, dude.
Yeah.
So Lady Gaga's first album, The Fame, which is like fucking iconic.
Dude, me and my group chat were just literally earlier today talking about how underrated of a song Love Game is.
Oh my God, I fucking love that song.
It's so catchy. Let's have some fun. This beat,
dude, like exactly. That's the thing about writing is like if you can pull that shit out of nowhere.
Yeah.
After years of maybe not hearing it, I mean, I probably listened to it like yesterday, you know, but like, that's the point.
I hadn't thought about it in a while, and I can recall it immediately.
I fucking love her. I think that she is just like such a freak, and and we need that.
Yeah, I think from a writing perspective, she might be the best pop star of all time. Honestly,
I would say
at least in terms of a writing perspective.
Well, she actually like plays instruments too,
yeah.
And I'm not taking that away from like other musicians who don't.
Yeah,
but like the amount of technique and stuff that she has is like this girl could sing any genre, and she's proven it too.
Yeah, like Joanne was a very.
I like honestly like I liked all of her stuff. Like maybe some albums less than others, but like I still fuck with her shit.
Everything she's put out has at least been
even
like,
Mayhem.
Pretty good.
Like that's what it was called. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like less on her new stuff.
Really?
But, like,
I actually liked Mayhem a lot. I wasn't her like Chromatica, I think, or no, not Chromatica.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't that big on that one, and I was like medium.
Nothing
on
will
Joanne.
ever beat like
her early
stuff.
Fame. Yeah, and the Fame Monster.
And the Fame Monster. Like it's just like, but I think that is how it goes a lot of the time with like these pop artists too. It's like even Katy Perry's first album, I love that album.
Katy Perry's early stuff is
amazing.
Phenomenal.
Like fucking Teenage Dream, like that shit still slaps.
Oh yeah. No,
but can I just say Firework? Plastic Bag. Does anyone ever feel like a plastic bag? Whoever wrote that line, I'm so sorry, but that is literally trash. Like literally.
It's
like,
trash.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? I don't.
Yeah, it is pretty terrible.
Are you kidding me?
It is. It's not a good line.
And like, dude, some of these, I think Esther Dean was one of the writers on that, if that's her name. Yeah, it is. Anyways, like she, like, and I'm like, babe, really? Like, you're one of the best songwriters ever, and that's. We know that was Katie's line.
With? Yeah, that's what she
I'm sorry,
pitched.
that's so shady to say, but like,
no,
it might be. That might have been her line, you know?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, I gotta keep it in, you know?
Yeah, it's like, it's
but
the
still
artist,
a smash hit, and that proves that, like, you don't necessarily have to have good lyrics to have a hit song, which I think is, like, you have to have, like, a nice fucking sick beat that's catchy and a nice melody that gets repeated.
But see, that's why, like, I've talked about this on the show before, that I think I don't really mess with modern pop as much because I feel like I don't like the lyricism trends that are going on of this like hyper specific, almost like you're talking to a friend kind of voice.
Can you do an example?
Like, well, oh man, this is going to get me fucking, someone's going to put a car bomb on my car, but one of the line that drives me nuts is, well, it's that's that me espresso. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's that me espresso. It's like, yeah, it's like everything is either that's like ultra specific, like, you know, like just kind of telling a story like on face value, or it's this like random, like kind of like silly stuff that like doesn't make any sense. Like that's that me espresso does not make any sense. Well, that's the thing
is like I feel like in these rooms, it's a lot of like, we can do whatever we want because they're already super famous.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, let's just be silly and like do whatever.
And I'm not saying I like a lot of Sabrina Carpenter's
Espresso
music.
fucking slaps.
No, the song is good.
But I do agree in terms of like I like to call them placeholder lyrics.
Yes.
And we can go through literally probably every hit song and
also
find
true.
At least one or two lines,
but that's
if not
the
more.
hook though.
I know.
That's the thing. Like, sure, a placeholder line in a verse.
You could have changed it to like.
Yeah.
I don't know, like something that was witty. Like I really like when they do like Easter eggs. So like the Nintendo reference or like whatever that is. I love that shit. I fucking love that shit, dude. Or like if you're like, I don't know, if you're like writing a song, like I wrote this song called Wanted Woman, and it's about like this woman who literally like kills this cowboy, and she's like this cowgirl, and she's like on the run, and she like we did a Thelma and Louise reference in it, and I'm like, that's fucking genius. Like we love that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
you know. And then we rhymed like hills and heels, and I was like, that's crisp.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean? Like
cool,
you got to be smart about it though.
Exactly.
It's not like. And it's also like you have like these really cool lines, like the Nintendo line in that song, and then you have like stupid throwaway lines. And I'm like, why and they're next to each other, and I'm like,
exactly.
What? You could have.
I think that's what's frustrating is because like I know that she can do better.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's like,
it's
why
so
leave it at that? But I mean, it's a fucking smash hit.
I love the song.
The song is catchy. It's a good song. But yeah, I just like for whatever reason that line just drives me fucking nuts.
I agree with you, and I think if anyone, does car bomb you for that, I think that
it's not justified.
Well, I think that those are the people that are writing those lines.
Well, that's probably true too.
But then again, they are in those rooms, so I guess I can't say shit.
I mean, yeah, it's like at the end of the day, like whoever wrote that line is a fucking multimillionaire. So and I guess that's what people want. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the thing though too is I've written songs where I've done a throwaway line in them, and then I've been like, you know what, it's fine because it's an EDM pop song, or like it's like one of those things.
Sure.
I think it's about context, and like especially with commercial pop music. You can get away with saying stupid shit.
Yes, exactly.
Like, or like throwaway lines.
Yeah,
like,
but
I missed you, or like whatever it is.
But like, I wish it didn't have to be like that, though.
Exactly.
And like Lady Gaga doesn't do that.
That is very true.
And there are people that don't. And I would argue, I don't think Taylor Swift really does that. Maybe on the more recent stuff.
I mean, I don't like have a deep dive into her.
Yeah. But I feel like there are people that don't do that. And so it's like, just make a little bit more, not to say that, I feel like I'm doing all these qualifiers to avoid getting my head blown off, like walking around in public. No, I don't think anyone's going to kill me. But it's like just take that little bit of effort. Is like, can we come up with something better than that's that me espresso?
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
That is a good example, but like there's so many examples.
Like, and by the way, there are way worse examples.
Oh my
God.
Was
just a famous one that's top of the head. Yeah, that's by no
means.
And
no shade to whoever wrote that line.
No, not at all. I mean, like I said,
like
a lot
you're making millions of dollars, and I'm not. So
exactly, a lot of her songs, like she does have witty lyricism, and a lot of that stuff is cool. But anyway, that's all to say. I hate Sabrina Carpenter.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I know.
Sabrina, we love you. Come on the show sometime. I would love to have you.
That would be, I would fucking.
Could you imagine if I booked what if my next guest was Sabrina Carpenter?
Dude.
People would probably go back.
Wait, I need that actually.
Wait, that's fun. Let's do that again. Oh my God, this thing slides so. Oh, that was almost a disaster. Oh! All right. right.
Super villain.
Beautiful. So anyway, quick. I want to get to. We're going to play some of your songs. And we have to play a game first. But quickly, who are some of the artists that you listen to now that you? Actually, I don't even think you answered the question. Did you say who your influences are? I don't think you did.
Literally, this is my mentality the whole time. Is
yeah.
Okay. I avoid the question because I go on a tangent.
Yeah, and just answer plainly. Who are your influences growing up? Who were your influences growing up?
Well, definitely Lady Gaga. I think.
Oh, that's right. You didn't say Lady Gaga.
I was really into Rihanna. Like her Good Girls Gone Bad. Like that's such a good album.
She's like the most streamed female artist of all time.
I think so.
Isn't that crazy?
I think maybe Billie topped that now. No, she didn't.
At least as far as, please fact check me in the comments.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
curious,
sure.
but that's
actually, wait, we can look it up right now.
But that's amazing. I love that for women.
Yeah.
You know, I love her. I think that she is so talented, and like I like her her energy.
Her voice is amazing.
I mean, I really like Post Malone. Not growing up because he wasn't big when I was like in 2008. You know, Arctic Monkeys was huge for me. 3 Days Grace, like those influences too when I was younger. But nowadays, I mean, I listen to Fletcher.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My friend plays bass for her, which is really cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is cool.
It is really, really cool.
It is actually Taylor Swift.
Who?
Is the most streamed female artist of all time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. She's the most streamed artist, period.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk about some of your songs and play them.
Okay.
But first, how would you like to play a little game?
Yes. That's why I came here.
All right. That's the only. You're just like, I'm waiting for the fucking game.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Man.
I'm ready.
Okay. So I understand that when you were 9 years old, you wanted to be a detective.
Oh my God. How did you? Yes. And I wrote this detective novel thing that's
really?
like, it was like, I don't know, it was like 10 pages or something. And it was called The Hobo Warehouse, and it was about all of these homeless people who like found this warehouse, and then they had this little community, and two of them were like really good detectives, and so they would like solve murders. And so
that's actually a decently good idea.
Thank you.
Like, you should develop it.
Yeah, I mean, you could take it.
Netflix,
whatever.
If you're listening,
there you go.
Hit her up. Hit him up.
Yeah, and I went into like gruesome detail, and I showed it to my mom, and she was like very concerned because she was like, "Whoa, wait, where are you getting like all these ideas? Like, why are we talking about murder?" And I'm like, "It's fun. Like, I want to be like a detective because it's gonna be cool." And then I was like, I quickly realized that was not my talent. Like, because I was like, I want to be like a forensic analyst or something. And I was like, I don't know about that. That's not really your talent, but.
Yeah, don't you have to be smart to be one of those?
Yeah, and I didn't make the cut, so you know.
I'm just kidding. I like to roast my guests sometimes.
I love it.
Anyway, so you wanted to be a detective, so we're going to put your detective skills to the test. How does that sound?
I'll try my best.
I'm going to see if you can tell if I'm lying or not. As a detective, you're
going to do like 2 truths and a lie or some shit?
Sort of.
Okay.
So I have 2 stories here. One of them is true. One of them is false.
About your life.
Yes. They're music related to keep the theme of the show, you know.
Okay, cute.
Are
they like wild?
They're pretty wild. And so you can ask me questions, and you're going to try to determine if this is the one that actually happened or if this is the fake one. Okay. I'm going to choose one of them at random. And you can ask me anything you want, and you're going to basically, you're going to see if you can tell if I'm lying.
I'm Detective Kaiser reporting.
Detective Kaiser. So I'll just pick this one.
You're gonna start sweating because I'm gonna play good cap, bad cap. Good cap, bad cap. Better watch out.
Oh wow! I once elbowed Mike Posner in the head.
Where were you?
This was at Italy. In the Italy. Yes, I was I was in the restroom, and I had a lot of cocktails, we'll say.
Okay.
And I was at the urinal, and I heard a sound behind me, and I got startled, and I thought someone was like right up next to me, and I jumped and went like this, and then I just heard like, ah, and I look over, and it's Mike Postner that I fucking elbowed in the head. He was cool about it. He did not. He was like,
did it leave a mark? Like,
I mean, it probably didn't feel good, but it didn't leave a mark. It did. He wasn't like bleeding.
It
or
was
anything.
like
yeah. It was an accident. It wasn't like I wasn't.
So
fully
like, what was the
swinging my
interaction
elbow.
after that?
He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I'm sorry, man. I thought you were trying to sneak up. I was, like I said, I was a little.
You were startled.
Yes, I was startled. We'll say I wasn't in a perfect state of mind.
You were straight up drunk. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, maybe. We'll. I can't say yes or no.
Sure.
And he was like, okay, it's cool, but like, just chill out.
Yeah.
And then I obviously was embarrassed, and I left without even washing my hands. I was like, I got to get out of here.
You know, a lot of men do that.
I know it's
Don't
disgusting.
be one of those
No.
men.
I never do that. I was just so embarrassed
No,
that
I know.
I was like, I have to get out of here right now.
Well, I didn't meet him, but I went to his fucking party with
Really?
Black Bear, like their little mansions thing.
Oh, cool.
Because like Amanda from Chromera, Amanda Black.
Amanda Bynes?
Yes. No. That would be wild.
Yeah.
Like, she invited me because she, like, I don't know. It was just like a friend of a friend. We got invited to the party, and I was like, let's go. And it was my party phase. And, like, they had this, like, broken piano that had fog coming out of it and shit.
That's kind of cool.
You know, and they, like, stood at the front. He was in a fucking dress. He, like, came down the, like, staircase of this mansion in a dress, of course, Mike Posner. And then Black Bear was, like, in his suit, and they had, like, a thing. You know what I mean? It's, like, a cute, like a fake wedding thing.
Okay.
It was cool. It was, like, random.
That is very random.
Anyways, I think that it's true because I think that that's something that you would do.
Okay. You don't want to ask any more questions. You're just going with true.
Yeah.
That is not true. I made that up completely.
Well, fuck, man. That would have been fun.
Hey, it would have been pretty awesome.
Okay, what's the other story then?
The other story is...
It better be just as fucking cool.
I puked in a stranger's backpack at a music festival.
Wow.
This is when I was in college.
Wow. I can beat you on that, though. You ready for my story?
Yeah.
So I went to like, it's like the gay ultimatum, whatever. I went to the gay ultimatum party, whatever. I didn't know what it was. I don't watch that kind of reality shit. I went with like my hot friends.
Wait, what is the gay? You can't just say the gay ultimatum like everyone knows what the fuck
you're talking about. Or is it
you're
just the ultimatum?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought everyone knew like the reality
No.
lesbian show thing. Anyways, it's a reality show,
okay,
right?
sorry, yeah,
so anyways,
continue.
it's like very big in the whatever queer
Yeah.
community. So I went to this fucking thing, and I just went because I was like free party, whatever,
Woo,
right?
Yeah.
And because one of my friends was fucking one of the. Anyways, I shouldn't. That's like privileged information. So whatever.
Yeah,
anyways. So no idea what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? Going to a bar. Oh yeah. So I got really drunk, right?
Yeah.
And then I went home in the Uber, and I literally throw up inside of my shirt.
Oh no.
And he's like, "Bro, you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I burned those clothes for sure.
Did any get in the car or no?
No, dude. It was all in my shirt, and I
Wow.
was like, that shirt, yeah.
That's clutch. That's $150 for the cleaning fee if you get it in the Uber.
Yeah, no. He was like, I'm very impressed. And I was like, me too.
Yeah,
Snarly. Yeah, what's your story with the backpack situation?
So it's actually, that was also a lie. That was the catch, is that they were both lies.
Why are you lying, boy?
I did puke at a music festival, but it was not in someone's backpack. I did actually. I had an Uber that I paid for. My friends, we got bottle service at this club. This is when I lived in Ohio.
Oh my god!
And we were hammered. I mean, literally half the group was unresponsive. They were like passed out in the back of this Uber.
Yeah.
And my one friend, he was like we literally had to carry him out into the Uber, like he couldn't walk, and then all of a sudden we're like maybe a couple blocks from the house, and he just shoots up and then just goes bleh, like all over this guy's car, all over it. I mean, it was the most puke I've ever seen in my life.
Like The Exorcist.
It was literally like The Exorcist. And then my other friend, right when that happens, he was leaning against the window, and without moving at all, he just opens his mouth and just bleh, and just Jesus. All on the inside of this door, like goes into like between the window, and then the guy just slams on his brake. He's like, "Get the fuck out of my car!" We like ruined this guy's car. Like, I legit feel bad because like the most they can charge is $150, and like
it was more damage than that.
Oh yeah, like honestly, like you probably should have like reupholstered the car because they were cloth seats
Lord.
too. Yeah,
dude, why does anyone ever get cloth seats?
I know
my car has cloth seats, and that was a mistake.
Yeah,
it's
I had a car.
Stains.
Yeah, it sucks.
Everyone always like comes to sit in my car, and they're like, "What's this stain?" And I'm like, it's a coffee stain. They're
because like once you spill something on cloth seats, like it's there forever. Like it's never coming out.
Yeah.
Especially if something like smells a lot, like the smell is going to be there forever. So that guy's car to this day probably still smells like
Sorry,
puke.
Greg.
Sorry, Greg. So anyway, so I guess it's good that you did not end up being a detective because you didn't.
Yeah, no, I definitely I listen to a lot of thriller novels now, so I'm like better. But interviewing people to try to figure out if they're lying or not is not my.
Before we talk about some of your songs, I understand. Well, not I understand. You are a guitarist. That's your primary instrument. Mm-hmm. And who, in your opinion, is the best guitarist of all time?
Jesus. Of all time?
Of all time.
I think that's a myth. I don't think there's ever the best. I think that there's like really good guitarists.
Okay, here's some really good guitarists.
I feel like I'm supposed to like name women guitarists, but like I can't think of any.
Well,
which is like that's fucked up, right?
Me?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're the best.
No, definitely not. I don't know. Like honestly, Prince was really underrated guitarist.
Wow.
Fantastic guitar player.
I've never heard that answer before.
Really?
No, not for best guitarist.
God. All right, so listen to like all of his old albums.
No, he's really,
and it's just
he's
like,
super talented. Yeah,
it's like you don't even. Also, her is fantastic guitar player.
An amazing,
super
guitarist.
Amazing.
Yeah,
you know,
she's incredible.
I mean, I like guitarists like not that are like. I don't want to name the ones that did the craziest solos. It's like cool. Like yes, you can play lead guitar and like that's great. Like a lot of them are really good at one thing, which is great. That's great. And some guitarists are good at a lot of things.
Yeah.
Right? Like I feel like my strength lies in, you know, what I have to offer in terms of like writing riffs and like playing chords and coming up with chord progressions and like
can you like
harmony
rip crazy
and shit.
Solos though?
Yeah, you've seen me play.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've seen some of your I've seen your videos.
Or like what? Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what I do. I like, you know, whatever. I wasn't always like that though. Like I would it took a lot of like shedding to do that, you know, over the years. Cause I feel like I went to school and I was like really into chords and really into like music theory and harmony and shit. And then over the years working for artists and like going on tour and stuff like that, I was like learned more and more that you have to be able to play anything. And so I started doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like really like I think that's what separates like really good guitarists from great guitarists is versatility. I mean, it's kind of like with every instrument.
It is. And taste.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like, you know, if someone's like, hey, can you play anything? It's like, yes, probably. But it's like, that's so broad.
Yeah.
You know, you hear these guys in like Polyphia or something like that.
Oh,
that are like doing crazy shit. It's like, yes, I can play that, but it's going to take me a long time to learn it because it's very technical and it's very intricate and it's like super fast.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's hard, you know?
I was going to say, I think Tim Henson might be like the best like new guitarist.
I really like, I really like him. Yeah. It's really cool. I like that song ABC. So I'm gonna temperament. Love that. I started learning it. It's like it's very hard, you know? And they're in a drop tuning, so I'm like trying to learn it in not the drop tuning, so I have to like
Yeah, do you not play in a lot of drop tuning?
Well, I do sometimes, but generally no. Cuz in my studio I like to keep my guitars like in standard cuz that's pretty much like people come in and want to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't want, you know.
Yeah.
But like
That's
sometimes
why you gotta have multiple guitars.
I have so many.
So you can have then set up one for like drop D,
one of mine was
one
in
for,
drop C for a really long time.
Oh hell, now we're talking.
Which was fun. When I was a kid, I would mess around with like drop D and then also like drop G, which was really fun. I came up with like some really cool stuff.
Drop G, so that's like almost that's almost an octave below E.
It's literally
Damn. Are you talking about it?
Yeah, the low E string to G, yeah.
Down to G or up to G?
Probably up to G.
Okay, so it's higher than standard tuning, not lower.
Wait, was it up? Yeah, I don't remember.
So it's not
just like 10 years ago.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say
that makes more sense.
Yeah, because the string gauge. I mean, people do play and drop. There are metal bands that like play and.
Yeah, I think it depends.
See, I think if you go like anything below drop B is like. Okay, this is kind of
sound
silly.
Yeah.
It starts to sound stupid
like
in
loose.
my opinion. Yeah. Wow, giggling at the term loose. Very mature.
I'm very mature.
This is
You heard it here first.
This is a professional family show, so.
Is it?
Yes.
We've been cursing a lot.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not a family show.
Okay, good.
But anyway, so we could probably nerd out about guitars for a while, but we need to get to play some of your original music. So, as I said at the top of the show, you're a guitarist, vocalist, songwriter, teacher, all these things, but you also make your own music under the name Kaiser.
Yeah. I also like produce now too. Okay,
well that's a good first question. So is your music self-produced or do you work with other producers?
It's co-produced. All like my like debut album as the only one that's live. There's been other ones.
The Sarah Kaiser stuff is not up anymore.
Oh, it's on SoundCloud, but I'm pretty sure it's private.
Oh, wow,
and my dad is the only one that
He's still,
it's not bad. It's just like it's
just
not
different.
It's not well recorded, and it's also like that's not me anymore.
Yeah,
like that girl's
because that stuff was more like indie. Rock, kind of. Yeah, from what I read. Yeah.
What was the question? I swear I'm like trying.
Is your stuff? Do you produce yourself? You said it's co-produced.
Yeah. So my debut album, which is called Morse Code.
Good record, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I co-produced it. So I don't know, like I sat in a room like producing. I feel like people are like, "What is that?" Like my dad will like be like, "What do you do? Like what do you?" It's arranging a song. Like it's literally arranging a song. It's choosing samples or it's like building like, "Oh, what do you want your drums to sound like? What do you want?" You know?
Yeah.
It's like, if you're a chef, you're like, it's how they make the food in the kitchen. Yeah. You know? Lip Service, though, like my most recent release, I was more heavily involved in doing that. And then the stuff I'm doing now, like because I've always done in tandem, like with an executive producer, because they have like, over a decade or more of experience. And I was in Pro Tools for a decade, and then I went over to Logic 2 years ago. So I'm
an Ableton guy.
Yeah, so like it's not necessarily new to me. Like I know how to I have a minor in music production, but that wasn't Pro Tools. So it's just like it's transition.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm having a lot of fun with it.
That's good. Yeah, producing is a lot of fun.
It's so
producing
fun.
Is so much
I'll just
fun.
get lost in how can I make this kick hit and punch me in the heart?
Exactly.
It's like maybe if I pan it and pull it down here, you'll feel it. Yeah,
it's like solving a sonic puzzle kind of. It's like how can I get the sound? How can I get it to sound like how I want it to sound?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned your debut album, Morse Code.
You're like, how many times?
Yeah, this is a for sure.
Dude,
record.
it's gonna be like a compilation of me just hitting the.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah,
it's gonna be that.
Yeah, I might have to go through. I might go through and count and put like a counter up. And yeah, I'll keep a leaderboard up here of like the most.
Honestly, it's me. It's gonna.
Yeah,
be
I think you're probably the Wayne Gretzky. I don't think anybody. It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's listen to the opening track off of Morse Code, your debut album, which is called "I Dare You."
I'm at my wit's end. Put me in with sec. Got used to madness. Grown attached to it. Down to my last pen. Blinders take effect. Written on my wrist in black ink it says, I dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I've reached the end of my rope. I dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I've let my hopes get lost in your sickness.
Hell yeah. Are you playing the drums on this?
No, this is programmed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I ran out of meds, too close to the edge. Attention deficit. I'm off the deep end, afraid I'm much too
It's very that. Yeah.
My sweet razor blade of a dinner day. I dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I've reached the end of my rope. I dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I've let my hopes get lost in your sickness. Get lost in your sickness. Your quiet chaos.
I love this bridge.
Thanks. Yeah, it's very like visual, lyric writing wise.
I took off this tourniquet to give it to you. My cuts can bleed till you heal your wounds. I dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I reached the end of my rope. Dare you to leave me alone. Too many times I let my hopes get lost in your sickness. Get lost in your sickness, yeah. I know it's not worth it.
Wow, it's been a minute since I've heard that.
Damn, that was "I Dare You" by Kaiser from their debut album Morse Code.
Mm-hmm.
Sick track.
Thanks. Yeah,
I love it.
I forgot that we did that kind of like that more trappy thing in the verses, in the first verse at least.
Yeah. It was it kind of, which that's a pretty hot style now, is doing like the trap, the hip hop kind of ish drums on the verses, and then in the chorus the live drums come in. I guess so that it sounds great, like it's very well produced.
Love it. Yeah.
It's so I guess,
I mean, so it's like, yes, I was the baby producer on it, but a lot of it was Dan Niddle, who is like my friend in Nashville, and I went for a week and we sat in the studio, and I had written all these songs, and I'll do this thing where I'll like write a shit ton of songs and I'll put them in a folder, and then I'll send them to like the producer I'm working with, and they'll be like, oh, I really like this, and this, and then that's how like the catalog or the collection came together with the album. Is we picked the best of the songs that were in that folder, essentially, which is like 30-40 songs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So when you make a project, you kind of take the shotgun approach of just like, you kind of bring everything that you've written in, just kind of narrow it down.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends. I'm one of those writers that like I write very fast. Like which I think sometimes I'll be in sessions and people will be like, all right, we need to fucking slow down. You're doing too much. Because I'll do the thing, I was like, let's get the placeholder lyrics. I want it to like, let's get it to a place where we're like, fuck yeah. And then we can revisit certain aspects of it. Because I want to get the idea.
Yeah.
You know? But sometimes people don't like that approach because it's too like, it's very aggressive. You know?
I don't know if, well, it'd be interesting if we work together because I am the polar opposite. I'm one of
like
those people.
Slow and steady.
Oh yeah, I don't like to put anything down until it's like.
Well, right, and I'm
like,
I think that like I've learned to like come into sessions with a little less like my foot on the pedal
gas,
to the metal.
Yeah,
and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go 15 miles an hour in the fucking school zone, and we're gonna see what's up, and then we can go 60. But like, let's fucking figure out where we're at first,
Yeah, because I know a lot of artists do that. Like, they'll make a bunch of songs and then whittle it down.
Yeah,
I pretty much like if I am fleshing something out totally, like it's going to be on the project basically. Like I'm not one of those people that writes like I'll write like 30 songs and then pick 10 to put on a project. It's like if I don't think it's good enough, like I'll abandon it pretty early in the process.
Oh, interesting.
And either like spin it into like maybe take parts of it and like kind of Frankenstein it and use it in something else, or just say, well, fuck it, I don't like this entirely, and just get rid of it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
No, I have so many. I have like a catalog of R&B songs. There's country songs. There's pop songs. There's rock song. There's like so like and I'll just like make a demo and then I'll be like, I'm not going to use it, but I'll just have it, in my little box or whatever. And like, we'll see when the opportunity presents itself for those songs.
I mean, I think that's probably like a quote better way to do it.
I wouldn't say better. It's just different.
Yeah. But I think that's also, it's influenced by the fact that like, I'm not a full-time musician, so I have less time to
What do you do?
I'm a business analyst.
What is it like? What does that mean?
It's to basically just do like data analytics and Excel stuff.
Do you like it?
I mean, it's okay. It's it's not as fun as like doing music, but it's steady employment. It's
in this day and age, that's the name of the game.
Well, right, yeah, and it's like it's not as doing like finance and data stuff is like. Pretty much every organization needs us, so it's it's not as challenging to find a job. But
right, that makes sense.
But yeah, I mean, obviously my goal would be to be a full-time musician, but yeah, so I do like Excel, like finance-y kind of stuff as my day job. So, but anyway, that's to say that like that probably has something to do with it because I don't have as much time to just like flesh out stuff that I'm probably never going to use.
Yeah. I'm very like lucky to be in a position where I get to be in the studio every day.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like what I do. But the thing is with that, like not to get into so much detail, but like my income is so all over the place. Like 1 month I'll be doing so good. Like I'll make thousands of dollars. Another month is rough, right? So like savings, investments, like that's a lot of like where I'm pulling from,
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean that's like how most working musicians. I mean that's just kind of the reality of it. It's like some months you might kill it and make like 5 figures, then other months you might literally make nothing, or like maybe just do like one thing, and like that I do think would be kind of challenging for me to like move over from like having a steady like I know I'm doing this much work and getting this much money. Mm-hmm. It would be a bit of an adjustment.
I think that's like what why it's so hard to like do this.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's like even all of my friends that do this full time that are touring or like whatever, it's exhausting. Like even if you're just doing studio work and you're just sitting in a studio all day, it's a lot. Like you have to be creative in order to make money. Yeah. Which means that you're in this pressure cooker, right? Of like,
exactly.
Even if we don't like the song, we have to do it because I have to submit it to we're doing it for the jingle and like the commercial. Like there's a deadline, you know what I mean? And it's like a lot.
And that's the other thing I've kind of thought about too is like, do I want music to turn from something that's fun into a job?
I've started to hate it sometimes. Like I think I've gone. I've gone in and out throughout my life of like falling in and out of love with what I do.
Yeah.
And I think recently I have found a new relationship with it. Like, I think songwriting for me is my longest relationship since I was 9. And it's a pretty healthy relationship too.
That's good. Which
is amazing. I love that.
I mean, yeah, songwriting is that's like my favorite. And I would say producing as well is like
that's become also a love of
although
mine too.
I really like mastering too.
You master stuff?
I am. I do mixing and mastering. Yeah, mastering is honestly, I would probably say mastering is probably my favorite part of the process. I don't know. I just like bringing a track to life.
I don't know. I feel like I'm still learning like how to, because I can do like a rough mix.
Yeah.
Because, went to school for that and stuff. But I think for me now as a producer and like I've been in the industry for a while, like I don't know, there's so much to learn. And I think I'm very humbled every day because I'm like, okay, how do you do this? How do you do this? Like a lot of like asking my friends for help or like just learning stuff on tour, like at a show or whatever it is at rehearsal.
Yeah.
I don't know, which is fun, but it's just, I think it just shows how vast music is and how like no one is a master. Like my dad called me the other day and goes, hey, do you like believe in like someone being a master of something? And I was like, no.
Yeah, I think I would probably agree.
I think even like Prince or like Jimi Hendrix or like any of like the greats that, people, or like Billie Eilish, is she a master?
No.
Not necessarily.
No. I mean, no one is.
Like, people will call her that, or like Phineas or whoever, but it's just like, no, they're just really talented.
Exactly.
They still have shit to learn.
Of course. Yeah, you can never learn everything about anything. I mean, that's just not possible.
Yeah, we will not be alive long enough for that as human beings.
Definitely not.
Unfortunately.
Definitely not. But anyway.
What were we talking
about? We were talking about your song.
Wow, we went on a fucking tangent.
We did, but
dude.
it was a good tangent.
Love it.
I've really enjoyed this conversation.
That's the name of this episode is Tangents.
Tangents with Kaiser. Maybe you should start your own podcast where you just like start talking.
That's the thing though, is like
that would be kind of fun to like see how far off the path we could get. Like, could we get?
It would be like,
could we get from compression to antelopes? Something like that. There we go. So anyway, that was I Dare You by Kaiser. Great track. Before we get out of here, though, I want to play your most recent song.
Hot.
Which is...
Lip Service.
There we go.
Why did I hesitate?
Yeah, I was kind of confused. I was like, you do know your own song, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, this was a fun one. I'm like I was saying before, I'm working on a remix and I've never done a remix before. Like,
are you remixing it yourself?
I am remixing it myself. And I'm hoping that my friend will also remix it, but we'll see. But I'm just doing it for fun. But it's been
you're going to release it though,
hours,
right?
I don't know.
I guess it depends on how it turns out.
It's been like, I mean, I think it's really good. I think I don't have perspective on it though. Because I've been just like doing it for what? Like I've spent a lot of hours on it at this point.
Yeah. Now you definitely have to like take a step back at a point because it's like you start to hate the idea.
No, and I'm just like, well, I want to fix this and this, and then the bass isn't right, so I have to fix it. You know what I mean? And it's just like
at a certain point you got to just
you're just like beating a dead horse at that point.
Exactly. Like you got to just say, okay, it's done. I either like it enough.
Well, I'm gonna have someone mix it because I'm not confident enough for that.
Oh,
there's no way. Because, like, I haven't spent my entire career mixing. Like, I can do a rough mix, but I don't trust myself to, like, do it to the level of, like, what I've already produced or what's the industry standard.
Yeah.
And I'm honest about it. Like,
I mean,
I'm not there yet.
Good.
And also, like, I don't want to spend the time being a mixing engineer. Fuck that.
That's the thing.
That's
it's
a
like,
whole other job. I'm going to pay someone to do that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of artists nowadays, like, they think they have to do every single part of the process themselves. And it's like...
You don't have to.
Right. At a certain point, it's like... I think it's... it's a large opportunity cost to like, instead of like getting better at what you already do well, like trying to become, well, it's like the jack of all trades, master of none thing. It's like, if you spend time trying to learn literally everything, like that's kind of me with recording. Like I'm, know enough about mixing and mastering, but because I come from electronic music, I wasn't ever used to recording real instruments.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, maybe I should like spend a bunch of time. And it's like
no.
Right, there's already people that do that. So like, why don't I just focus on getting better at what I'm already good at and what I enjoy than like learning this whole other process?
Yeah, and it doesn't mean that you can't dabble.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the whole thing is people like go all in.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I mean, I can, record like guitar DI tracks and like vocals and stuff, but like, I'm talking about like miking a drum set or
Fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
I grew up doing that shit, and like honestly, I have only done it once in the in the decade I've
it's
been
like
out
realistically, like how often,
and that's because an indie artist was like, let's record real drums, and I was like, all right. Like, we can do that, but it's like...
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's... I mean,
you thought there were real drums in the album. It's like the samples are... They're a lot cleaner sounding.
Yeah, I was going to say, and just like...
They don't have the energy, though. I think that it's like the human touch that it misses, And like... But it's also like, all right, what's the cost analysis?
It's the cost benefit, because like you can... And especially if you like really spend a lot of time dialing it in, you can get like... like a superior drummer, like the really high end programs, you can get them to sound pretty much where like 95% of people who listen would not be able to tell.
And the 5% are like producers that are like super like have like good ears.
Right, yeah, or like drummers themselves.
And it's like,
who
fucking cares, dude? Do you like the song or not? Like
exactly.
it's
like,
we're here to listen. We're not here to analyze. Well, I'm here to analyze, and probably so are you. But like we're like creatives. That's what we do. We're constantly analyzing other people's stuff and ours.
Right. But at the end of the day, we're a very small market share of the people who are going to end up listening to this stuff.
I feel like we live in that bubble, so I'm just like, when I look around, I'm like, I don't see anyone else.
Exactly.
So
same,
everyone's like, well, that cook drum, like, he could have made it punchier by like, I don't know, having the 808 like do the same thing, but like, I don't know. Like, it's just like...
No, for sure. But we do forget that like most people don't give a shit about that. They're just like, man, that like that part where he's cool. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Man, that song's badass. Like, that's the vast majority of people listen to your stuff.
They're not going to know.
Yeah. But anyway, Lip Service by Kaiser just came out. Came out in May.
It was a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 months, which I guess in today's world is a long time. But relatively new song. It's your newest release. I think it's really cool. This is actually the first song I heard of yours, and why I wanted to get you on the podcast. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I heard this song and I was like, man, this fucking rips. I love this. It was stuck in my head for like a week after I heard it.
Do you want me to tell you the story behind the song?
Let's listen to it first.
And then you're going to... Okay.
And then we'll get into the story.
The story is fun.
It's
kind of tragic, but it's also fun.
Well, okay, we'll hear the tragic story, but first, this is Lip Service by Kaiser. There we go.
My words against me. Hate that you were busy keeping tally. Hate the way you use my words against me, like you never cared at all. I would never give you that lip service. You hid the truth.
Love that LFO.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's very.
I was like, we gotta do that.
Ooh,
that was sick. My idea. I was like, let's do this stupid thing.
I like it.
This fucking part. This was my stupid idea.
I like it. It's cool.
It's like I found this like little like pluck synth, and I was like, let's do it.
I know. Yeah, this is like. I'll say this after, but.
I would never give you that lip service. You hid the truth, showed only what you wanted. Almost had me in love, wrapped around your silver tongue. I would never give you that lip service. Never give you that lip service. Never give you that lip service. Never give you that lip service.
Dude, compared to my remix, that's super slow. It's 115, and my remix is at 125.
Oh, wow. It's like 10 BPM faster.
Dude, it's yeah.
So anyway, that was Lip Service by Kaiser. Great song. Very different than the debut album. Not very different, but
It is a departure, I would say.
yeah,
Yes.
it's like where the debut album that we just listened to, the song we just listened to, there's definitely the rock elements are still pretty prominent.
It's more like early Paramore versus like
Yeah, whereas
I don't know.
Like this is more like just straight up like pop. Like there's really not a big rock element. So I guess the first question is, what made you sort of go on that this new musical journey?
Well, I was messing around in Logic, and I came up with that little that part, and I was like, this is kind of fucking cool. It's kind of like EDM-y though, and I had recently had this relationship with this girl. Oh my God, I was about to say her fucking name.
Is this the tragic story?
Yeah, am I supposed to wait?
No, we can.
Okay.
No, I was.
No, I literally, so I dated this girl, and she
what
basically.
was her first and last name?
I was about to fucking say that shit, like, and
that would have been crazy.
That would have been. Can't do that because people.
Let's go ahead and bring her in. No, I'm kidding.
No. Anyways, I don't know. It was an interesting relationship. And she basically love bombed me. Okay, so she like gave me this fucking perfumed note. She's like one of, like in the queer community, there's like girlies, the girly pops. You probably don't know, but like anyways, they're like the super femme lesbians.
Okay, yeah.
So, and I'm like a chapstick lesbian. So I'm like masculine. I'm a little feminine sometimes, but like mostly masculine. But I'm not like a mask, which was like a masculine lesbian.
Yeah.
Like Eris from Chromera.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No one knows who that is, but they will. Anyways, so tangents, dude.
Are you wait? So you totally lost me.
No, I got it. I'm back on the.
Okay.
I'm on the track. I'm on the track. We're no
you.
longer in Mexico.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah. So she gave me this love note, sprayed it with her perfume, right? And she's like, "I'm in love with you." Like, we had this thing where it was like phones charged to 100%. Like that's how much in love with you I am, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then she 2 days later just straight up took it back.
Like
straight
physically took it back, or
no, not the note. She literally like we were in the car about to meet like some of my friends for brunch, and she goes, "I don't think I can do this anymore. Like I don't think I feel the same way. Blah blah blah, whatever." And then I like continued to have this relationship with her, and then I helped her move from her ex's place to her new place because I'm one of those people that's like so like I just like need to be the good guy. Like I need to be like the nice
you're a
guy.
people pleaser.
Well, it's not so much that, but I think that like for pretty women, I will probably do anything, you know, kind of thing.
Same.
And like I one of my greatest attributes, but a downfall for me is I'm very generous with my time, money, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Which is something I love about myself, but I think that got taken advantage of like in this relationship. And the whole time, like after she never took accountability for like her role in it. She was like, well, we have these issues and like that, you spend too much money, you do this, like your career's unstable, like it's like all these things like blaming me. And then I think my ADHD and how I'm forgetful and go on tangents like came up, and I was like, I can't help that, dude. Like,
right, so that was who I am.
Yeah. So that was like, okay. Like, anyways, so I got home that night. It was a Wednesday night. And the breakup was like at her new place, and my car fucking broke down.
Oh, God.
I helped her move. My car fucking broke down.
That's
I had to go up, and I was crying on her steps, and she was eating soup and on TikTok. She was on TikTok and eating soup.
Jeez.
Didn't fucking care. And I was like, you're such a fucking dick, dude. Anyways, so
sounds
like
a sociopath, maybe.
I don't know what her deal was. I wish her well, okay? But
I don't.
Okay. Well, none of my friends do, so
Yeah.
But she just like, I think that she like wasn't over her ex or like something like that, and she just wasn't honest with me. And I after paying $200 to tow my fucking car to restart my car,
that sucks.
so annoying, dude. Worst.
I
went home into my studio, and I was like, let's fucking write a thing, and I was like, dude, this fucking girl like gives me lip service all the time. Cause like I'll just like say things, and then I was like, that's it. Lip service. That's fucking it. Because a lot of people don't know what that means. And there's not a lot of songs, at least that I've heard, that have that name.
No, yeah.
So I was like,
I don't think I've ever heard it in a song.
I was like, there's also that lesbian show, Lip Service. Check it out. It's like this old whatever. Anyways,
You're
so
just
I was like,
all kinds of references.
Well, it's a lot of gay references. You are a man that is straight, probably, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
I mean, I don't know. I never assume. Anyways, that's for all the gays, right? Lip service. What the fuck am I talking about? You're just going to have so many cuts of me hitting the microphone and then being like,
We were talking about the song Lip Service.
Right, the girl.
The girl, the story. So that was the tragic. So basically, this girl love bombed the shit out of you.
I would never. Yeah. So the lyrics are, I would never give you that lip service. You hid the truth. Only showed what you wanted. Almost had me in love. Wrapped around your silver tongue. So basically, my concept, especially as a writer, is like, what is the hook? Okay, the hook is lip service. You better tie in everything else to that. So the verse is super simple, which was kind of like I wanted to challenge myself and do simple verses because a lot of my album is like very written, overwritten maybe even. But a lot of it is like starving and like using stuff that has to do with like your mouth. Yeah. You know what I mean? And things that make sense in terms of that. And like, because you always want to be writing to the hook. I mean, you know this. Yeah. I'm preaching to the choir. But like,
I'm the best songwriter of all time.
I mean, I haven't heard your stuff, so I don't know.
That is definitely not true. I
mean, I don't think that there is a best songwriter of all time, in my opinion, but you know my opinion on all that shit.
Yeah. But anyway.
But yeah, so I just like, I think I got in the studio and I was like, I just need to like write a simple song.
Yeah.
That's
a simple breakup song.
Yeah, simple but effective, and like with language that I'm proud of writing. Like, not just like filler words. Because I could have like done like a fucking throwaway like lyrics in the chorus.
Just write
but I was like, no,
yeah.
I want to say like silver tongue and like all this shit. I don't know. But it's
it's
simple.
It's very well written.
There's only like a few lines in the song itself.
Right. Exactly. It's like it gets the point across, but it's not overwritten like you were saying. And it's like there's a clear story. It's like, this is it's about somebody who, talks a lot of shit, and at the end of the day,
their words don't match their actions.
Exactly.
And like, I think I don't know. I feel like I always listen to the words and I ignore the actions because it hurts my heart when I know that it's not real, even though I know.
Yeah.
And like in hindsight, I'm like, you know what? Like there were signs that she wasn't committed. Yeah. And the thing is,
but you get so blinded, and I don't mean you, I mean you as in the royal, everybody, like you get so blinded by, like the infatuation and just like the excitement of like a new thing that you ignore all these like blaring sirens are like like this person is
it's
terrible.
It's the whole rose-colored glasses situation,
right?
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think that I was very much in lust with her, but not in love with her.
Yeah.
Like almost had me in love. Like I think if I had been in love with her, it would have been a different song. Right?
Oh,
it would have
yeah,
been a very different song. I don't think I've ever been in love as an adult.
I actually don't. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't think I have either.
But that's the thing is like it's
in love.
It's such a small like I only probably know you, like because everyone is like in love or like they're with their person. Because all my friends are like they're our age, right? Or like late 20s, early 30s, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like everyone's like with their person or like has been with the person.
Does it make you feel crazy sometimes that you're like not? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like I've done my life very out of order though. Like, which is fun. Like it's chaotic, but I don't know. I mean, I think I'm ready to start dating again, but we'll see. It's just hard because I don't want to do the whole online thing. And
online dating is
really
awful. I don't know anybody that has, like, in the last 5 years that has had a good time online dating. I literally know nobody. Straight, gay, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Man, woman, other. Everyone is having a horrible, horrible time. But online dating is a cesspool now. It's awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I feel like for, like, well, that was a year ago with that girl that I wrote lip service about. And I don't know. It's also like one of the things about having ADHD, at least for me, and how it presents itself is if you are not physically, like if we're not physically hanging out, if I'm not literally talking to you all the time, I don't remember you. Like
really?
I don't remember like the emotions and all of that shit. Like it's just like out of sight, out of mind, like literally, which is amazing about. I love that about my ADHD because I'm like,
does that make you get over people easier?
100%. I like cut the fucking cord, and I'm like, well, if I don't see you, I don't know you. Like I don't remember. Like I vaguely remember her face, and like she's super pretty, like. Super tall, like gorgeous, whatever. But I was just like, I don't really like, I don't.
Yeah.
If I don't see you, I don't fucking see you. And the emotions I feel like I poured into that song and a lot of other songs that I wrote. And I think now.
Does it make you think of her when you hear that song?
Sometimes, but not initially, no.
Okay.
Which is interesting because I think sometimes that's really rare. But for this song, for some reason, I think that. Like, it took the power away from her because I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a fucking song about it and it's going to be a banger and that's going to have the power now.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm grateful for the time I spent with her, but it's just like the way it ended was like very crazy and I was like, why did we do this? Like this
it was one of those like situations where you're like, why did this even happen?
Well, and at the time I was like very much partying all the time. And I think that was also part of why it felt so wild and crazy. But it also was part of why it fell apart.
Yeah.
Like I will admit that. I don't think we were meant to be. But I think like if you're partying, like having fun, you're in lust with someone, it's like you can't see those fucking signs.
No, yeah. And you can't really, like, if that's the mindset you're currently in, like, which pretty much everyone goes through those phases. It's like you can't really base a serious relationship off of, you know.
I mean, I think we were faking we were faking it.
You were faking,
but we were both faking it.
Yeah,
and I will take my part in that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I think she blamed me for everything at the end, and I think I'm used to being like, okay, I'll take the blame. Sure.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? Now that I mean, I don't party anymore. Meaning I've been sober for a while now.
Oh, congratulations.
Almost a year. Thank you.
Wow, congrats. Yeah. That's all. That's a huge achievement.
Yeah, I mean, my mind is like so much clearer. And I think I've never been in a relationship when I have not been partying, like.
Wow.
So I don't know.
So it's kind of uncharted territory.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what that's going to be like. And I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be a totally different experience.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
to be frank, it's like,
Sorry, I went out.
Oh, sorry. Well, can
no,
you
it's
still
in
hear
now.
me?
Yeah, it's in now.
Okay, good. I've heard that before. Anyway.
Me too.
Oh God. Jeez, that's such a stupid joke. I can't believe it. I'm gonna cut it out. No, I'll leave it in. Whatever. This is my show. I can do what I want.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be a very. It'll. Yeah. I mean, it'll just be a totally different experience. Like.
Yeah.
You know.
It's scary. It's a little scary, but I think I am more in love with myself than I never was, but now I'm like, you know what? You have a lot of great qualities. You have things you got to work on. Sometimes you fucking put your foot in your mouth constantly. But
Sometimes
I did it.
You
I
hit
did it.
microphones.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But like, so I don't know. It's like new. It's new. It's all new.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't obviously know you super
As
well.
Natasha Bedingfield said, the rest
This
is
is
still
still
unwritten.
unwritten.
Yeah, I was listening to that the other day, and
What
that
a
shit
banger.
is
Dude.
so well written, though.
It is, yeah.
Like crisp. Anyways, Natasha Bedingfield, love her.
She's awesome. She made a lot of heaters. But no, I think that yeah, I mean, I obviously, like I said, I don't know you super well, but yeah, I mean, you're super talented. You're very down to earth. You're not arrogant at all, which for talented musicians is pretty rare.
Have you met a lot of arrogant musicians?
Oh yeah.
And are they actually good?
That's actually a good point. I feel like a lot of times the most arrogant people are
Or
not.
trash?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Kaiser, I could literally sit here all day. We've had a great conversation, but unfortunately, time is linear, and we do have to go.
It is.
But this has been a lot of fun. Do you have anything you want to plug to the people out
Why
here?
am I so dirty mind?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you'd like to plug, but
Well, I mean, I don't know. Go listen to Lip Service. I also just started doing content again, so go check out the content.
yeah, Kaiser is a
songwriting
very
tips.
fun follow on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh,
so-
I have a cat too. That's like really cute.
We didn't talk about cats at all. I totally forgot.
But also, like, there's videos of her on my TikTok, bro,
Aww,
where she's like
kitties.
being chaotic.
Let me show you my cat. There she is.
Whoa, very
Yes,
pretty.
Gigi. There's Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah, cats are awesome. They're better
I
than
love
dogs.
cats.
And if you don't agree, fuck you. No, I like dogs too. Anyway, go stream Lip Service. All of their links will be down in the description. Go listen to their other stuff. Do you play out much? Do you
All the time, yeah.
all the time?
Yeah.
Well, go follow Kaiser, and I'm sure they'll let you know when they're playing out. And when you go to their concerts, wear earplugs, wear ear protections.
please wear
anytime you go to
earplugs.
concerts.
Yeah, any concerts.
Yes, once you're
Or
hearing
like a rave, like
Yes.
anytime you're
or
going.
even a nightclub
even
or
a bar.
Yeah, a loud bar. Wear ear protection. Once your hearing goes,
Serious.
you cannot get it back.
Yeah.
So wear ear protection. Kaiser, thank you so much for
Wear
coming.
protection in general.
Yes, yes. I like the wink there. Just protect
I've
yourself.
winked several times in this, so.
We'll have to do a winking compilation as well as hitting the mic and losing the train of thought compilation.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of compilations.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kaiser, thank you so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.